history. Let's take a look about the connection between war and elections. Let's see.
Though the Middle East conflict is ongoing and has at times flared up far from an Israeli election day, there are times when the proximity between the two seems suspicious. In 1996, several months after Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin was assassinated, Shimon Peres, who replaced him, launched a large-scale operation in southern Lebanon after a long period of tension between Israel and Hezbollah, which had been launching cross-border rockets. But the results were devastating for Peres, politically and militarily.
We are not bloodthirsty, we are not seeking adventures. I mourn every man, woman and child who died on any side of the border.
Peres lost the Israeli Arab vote and eventually the campaign to Benjamin Netanyahu. The 2008-2009 operation in Gaza is another interesting example of how war and elections go hand in hand in Israel. After he was sharply criticized for supposedly mishandling the 2006 Lebanon war, Prime Minister Ehud Olmert launched a series of airstrikes on Gaza following repeated rocket fire from the enclave. Although Olmert's popularity rose during the war, he had to quit the race over corruption charges, and his party lost the campaign only a month after the operation ended, once again, to Benjamin Netanyahu.
People want change. People want to take a different path. Our camp has won.
Netanyahu himself was in the middle of a military and political campaign in 2012 when he led Operation Pillar of Defense, which ended 2 months before the general elections. Netanyahu, as opposed to Peres and Olmert, won those elections. Some may say that launching military operations in such close proximity to an election is cynical and irresponsible, but history has shown that these operations, in most cases, did not help the leaders, who lost the campaigns or in other cases were unable to increase their political power. One thing is sure, when the cannons roar, political disputes in Israel are silent and most of the country stands behind its leader, at least until the cannons stop firing.
And I want to add to all of this 1981 when Begin bombed the Iraqi reactor and won the elections.